Hi, everybody. My name is Curt Jordan. I am the founder of Kong Academy. And my partner, Elka, and I have been running Kong Academy for the past 5 years. And only this past year have we started to work with a VA, and it has 100% changed our life because before we were the operator of everything. Everything that needed to be done was always on us. We had a couple of employees and things, but because we're a small business, and so being a small business, the thought process is we can't afford somebody. We can't afford to actually pay someone to do all these things. We're gonna have to do it. But without even a consideration that there are people around the world that need jobs, and that these jobs actually completely change lives. Because part of the stigma as well, just to be honest, was like, would it be a form of abuse, essentially, of like, I'm only going to pay you this much because I'd have to pay so much more to someone else who lives here? And the answer is no, not at all. Because, we work with 2 VAs. First of all, the people are incredibly hardworking. They're absolutely fantastically wonderful people. And it's an absolute pleasure to work with them. But then on top of that, we work with one of the VAs who lives in a multi-generational home with their family. Her dad is an engineer, right? And he, as an engineer, makes less money in the Philippines than she does working with us as a VA. And because of that job, it's completely transformed their standard of living. Because things don't cost as much there, and so jobs don't pay as much there. And so to be able to change a family life's dynamic by getting something that we need, and it's a win-win. It is literally a win-win. And so I couldn't be more grateful to Phyllis and her team for and all the VAs that she works with, because they really do make our lives easier, and we get to help build their lives as well. And so it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and I'm really grateful. It's easy because when you have a pre-selected process to kind of sift through who would be a right fit and who might not be, and then you present a couple of different options for the business owner to be able to decide, or the business manager to decide who would fit that role best, or at least in our best guess. Knowing that there already has been a pre-selection process makes it easier, and then we don't have to try to figure out who it is by sifting through like a large list of candidates and not knowing them or meeting them. But we actually get to watch an interview, and you get to kind of, without pressure, pick who you think might actually fit. Because I don't know if anyone else out there is like me, but it's like, if I'm in a Zoom call with people, then I'm like, oh, I don't want to say no to anybody. Right. But knowing that I can watch this ahead of time, and it's something that there's already a selection process that goes through it, makes it a lot easier. So I'd say it's easy. Yeah. 1 to 10, 10 being highest, I would recommend it at a 20, because my only honest complaint, it would be that I should have done this a much sooner, because it would have saved me like years of work, because I don't need to be doing everything. I can delegate work. And if I need someone to put numbers and things into a spreadsheet, I don't have to spend 4 hours doing something I hate, because I know that there's people out there that want the work and can do it for me. And so between 1 and 10, I'd recommend Phyllis's VA system to 20, because it's so great. So thank you.